Mark, is going to be the athleticism and versatility to be able to switch into half court, but also extend their defense into full court with some pressure. And that's important because they are going to want to speed the game up against less talented teams. And the full court pressure will really force teams to handle the ball a lot in open space. And I think it's going to cause some defense to offense situations for Team USA.
Carmelo Anthony knocks down the first of two. There's a look at Kobe Bryant, who was so prominently important in that gold medal victory against Spain back in 2008. It was his floater in the lane and his four-point play late in the game that really sealed the win for the gold medal over Spain.
Few people remember that in the preliminary round, Spain pretty much threw the game. They lost by 37. They didn't change any. In fact, they pressed Team USA in that first game.
Not a big fan of that strategy.
I know you're not, but
wild pass, it goes off of Anthony's face out of bounds. It'll be Dominican Republic basketball.
Jack Martinez is a good passer, but you're absolutely right. But you know, the European or international coaches are very savvy. They're going to all try to stay away, obviously, from Team USA as much as they possibly can, even if it means throwing a game in the preliminary round.
Can't believe those words came out of your mouth.
No, it's true.
Off the air ball from Ronald Ramon, a foul called against the USA. Fouls against Tyson Chandler. His second personal foul. Remember, in FIBA basketball, you're allowed 5, not 6 personal fouls. And technical fouls count as personals, correct?
Yes.
Good defense by Paul, knocks it away from Coronado. It'll still be Dominican Republic ball. The DR shooting just 20% from the field, facing that stifling USA defense. Ronald Ramon going to inbound.
Yeah, Ronald Ramon, young man from New York City, played at All Hallows High School, and very solid career at Pittsburgh for Jamie Dixon. Outstanding shooter. His dad was a very good player for the Dominican Republic.
Jumper good by Gerardo Suero.
That's a young man that played at Albany this year, University of Albany, for Will Brown. He's going to give up his senior year and start a professional career.
James Harden a little bit long with the three. Coronado out to Ramon again, and Ramon still can't find his range. Here's Bryant. USA with numbers. Kobe to Carmelo Anthony, and he can't finish, but he'll go to the line for a pair. Good unselfishness there by Kobe Bryant. Let's take a look at the Burger King upcoming schedule. We talked about the next game being on Monday, the 16th, against Brazil. That'll be a doubleheader. The women will play first at 5:30 Eastern time, followed by the men at 8 o'clock Eastern. Then on the 19th in Great Britain, in Manchester, they'll take on Great Britain. And then the 22nd against Argentina, that game in Spain, and then they'll play against the Spaniards in Barcelona on the 24th. Those last two games, Fran, especially, will be great barometers to see where they are. And Coach K, so good at the buildup, isn't he?
No, there's no question about it. And those games they're playing those games at the end of this exhibition tour by design, because you're talking about the two teams that really could cause Team USA the most trouble. Argentina, of course, in the midst and coming to the end of what's been a golden generation of Ginobili and Nocioni and some great players like that.
This time the Dominican Republic breaking the full court pressure. Jack Michael Martinez inside with the layup. The lead is down to 12 as we approach 6.5 minutes to go here in the first half.
This is a good test for Team USA. Dominican Republic not as talented, obviously, but they've been together, as you mentioned, for a month.
They grabbed the double team on Kobe, but it didn't matter. Kind of works out that way a lot of times for the Black Mamba. Kobe Bryant with the field goal, his first 2 points.
You know what you love about Kobe right here? He was doubled. He just went away from the double team and just took Fortuna one-on-one. See, it really wasn't a hard double. He never really trapped the ball out of his hands. So essentially, he just shoots that turnaround jump shot he's patented.
Kobe Bryant, the second leading scorer this past season in the NBA. And he'll have a new teammate this year with the Los Angeles Lakers with the sign-in trade with Phoenix and Los Angeles. Steve Nash coming aboard. He'll be looking for his 6th NBA title. And we had an interesting conversation after practice yesterday, and said, going back to 08, he thought that this team really matured, and the core of this team still together in the respect that they dealt with the adversity of that Spain game and were able to take the hit when Spain made the run and went on to win by double digits.
Well, that's why I said earlier, even though they haven't had a lot of practice time together, you see Kevin Durant knocking that ball off the rim, and that's a legal play. But there is continuity because these guys have played together before. The other thing, Mark, is when you play 100 games a year and you want to talk about pick and roll defenses or other adjustments, they're all so used to it. And this guy, that three-point line for him, that's like taking candy from a baby right now.
That's a layup. He's got 14 points on 4 of 4 from downtown. Actually,